What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris bringing you more games from the Starseries Season 3. This time going to be between Kharkiv and Absolute Legends on their Radiant and Dire, respectively, the bans. These are like the normal bans. This is pretty much what bans are like, except for maybe TA instead of Invoker. But either way, TA and Rubik going to get in, but I mean, hopefully you didn't just hear that, because that should have been pretty loud. But anyway, I've been playing a little bit today. I haven't played it pretty much at all this entire week. Partly because I was scared of the new patch. I hear lots of things are broken, and honestly, there are lots of things that are broken. Mainly Centaur War Runner or War Chief or whatever you want to call him. Pretty broken shit right there. So tanky, and he'll just stampede your entire team, and there's nothing you could do about it. You can stun them, but they have a lot of movement speed, so they'll just recoup from that stun. And if Centaur runs into you with Stampede, you're gonna take a lot of damage. First from the Stampede, then from the chain stun, because if he does it correctly, then you have no chance of getting anything off, because you're going to be permanently chain stunned. Then with the double edge, and then with right clicks. Yeah, you're not going to have a fun time with that. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. This is what we're here for. We're here for Kharkiv versus AL. Kharkiv opening up with Rubik, Morphling, and Venomancer. Very standard stuff looking to come out from them. Morphling for the hard carry, Venomancer and Rubik for the either support or Rubik with the mid lane. But either way, he's probably going to take more of a utility role. Morphling with the hard carry. Absolute Legends, on the other hand, they have a Tidehunter as well as a TA thus far. Gonna go with Enchantress. Gonna pick up that early jungle, and we haven't seen Enchantress being picked up all that much recently. But it should be fun regardless. TA probably gonna go to the mid lane. Tidehunter Enchantress gonna be playing those support roles for AL. And yeah, I actually have, how many games did I record? I recorded like 5 games, but of course, like 3 of them I just got stomped by Centaur, so that's never fun. But I mean, like, the thing is, guys, the way I do it is that I just play the games and talk at the same time. So there are plenty of games where it just doesn't go well. Like, I have an average Dro game where I end up doing damage, but also be kind of stupid about running into Mirana arrows. And I have a War Runner game which just went up. And I just stomped everyone because he's so frickin' imbalanced. Nerf, 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 nerf. Like, usually it's like, oh, a new hero, he looks really good. He's probably going to be a lot stronger than everyone else because people don't know how to play him. And I guess that's partially true. But I've played as and played against Centaur so many times, like an unbelievable amount of times. So I know how to deal with him. But Stampede just adds such a huge new factor into the game, because they gave him a whole nother skill, and they kind of recouped it, the lack of great fortitude, which used to give him flat strength, with a spell that with his stat growth, which is pretty darn high now. It's like 3 point something, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, he still has extraordinarily high stat growth, so he's going to have a lot of strength regardless. So they essentially just added another skill to him. A global skill, of course, it has to be global. I feel like if Stampede was like a huge AoE skill, like, what, 5,000 around you or something like that? Or is that global? I don't know, but in like a giant circle around you, then that would be fair, so you can't be sitting in top lane and make the bot lane run really quick. I think that would be balanced, but apparently the dev crew don't think that, but we're gonna just, yeah, forget about that, because we're not going to be seeing any Centaurs in this game, and if we do, they're just going to be the tiny kind that are kind of sad and pathetic in comparison. The bans from AL, they're going to be the Enigma and Lone Druid, preventing Kharkiv from getting that dual semi-carry kind of thing with the pushing, as well as the possible jungle from the Enigma. But it's really the pushing that they don't want to see coming out from Kharkiv. Kharkiv, on the other hand, banning out 2 hard lane heroes, knowing that AL, their only real weakness so far is the lack of lanes. Kharkiv going to open up the second pick phase with their Windrunner, and AL going to respond with a Nature's Prophet. It's probably going to be a hard lane Nature's Prophet. Get the treants going, and then you could pull the creep wave into your tower. Then he also has global presence, so the ganking squad from AL probably going to be Tidehunter, Enchantress, and then with that wild card in the Nature's Prophet. I mean, if you're going to try to gank TA, then, well, Nature's Prophet is going to be right there. If you're going to get ganked, suddenly a 1v3 looks like a 1v4. And although 1v3 probably would have killed you anyway, Nature's Prophet is just there to seal the deal. But AL, they need stuns right now. They desperately need them. Kharkiv's last pick, what the hell? Their last pick is going to be that CK. So they're going to get a little bit of stunning action. That is their second stun. Well, I guess third stun. Shackle Shot is a pretty darn good stun, not if you don't hit it though. They're also going to go for that semi-carry Chaos Knight role, so looking to be very aggressive with him. Morphling probably going to play a little bit more defensive farming style, you know, more typical Morphling fare. But the CK is going to be looking to get the ganks, probably going to be participating in the smokes, stuff like that. And I mean, they would probably like to have him farmed, but it's not exactly his top priority to get farmed. It's his top priority to get kills. And that's what's probably going to happen if they play their cards right. AL, on the other hand, Nature's Prophet in the hard lane, they just need a top lane protected carry. And Ricky, do it, please do it. It'll be so good against Morphling and Windrunner. Although Dragon Knight also is pretty good. Oh, they're just gonna go for Sand King. Okay, so that means they're running a different strategy. That means instead of running the TA mid, which I mean they might still run them. Yeah, God is gonna play TA mid, but yeah, their hard carry is not there. So AL, they're on a timer. And whenever I say that, I make it sound like a bad thing. But whenever I say that and see it, no teams actually execute the strategy correctly. They always make the game go to like 45 minutes, and then they end up getting squished because, well, you don't have any late game heroes. I mean, TA is going to be that late game hero, possibly going to dual lane her, but I mean, TA will offer them some late game, so I'm maybe being a little bit overreacting about that. But Kharkiv definitely have the upper hand when the late game comes, due to the Morphling as well as the CK pick. Anyway, on the Kharkiv side, we have Always Want to Fly playing the Rubik, Arcel on the CK. Mag is going to be playing that Windrunner, Dubas supporting as the Venomancer, and Unstoppable is hard carrying the Morphling with that Pimpin' Helmet once again. On the AL side, we have Vigos on the Tidehunter, Freezer on the Nature's Prophet, Mania playing that Sand King, and God is going to be handling the TA. And what was the last one? Short-term memory. I have no idea. Enchantress. Come with me is going to be playing the Enchantress. Yes, I do have some sort of memory. Ooh, I can remember what happened a minute ago. How sad. But anyway, AL, they're going to have to they're going to want to have things happen early. They're going to look to make those things happen early. Well, I cannot speak today, probably because I spoke for like the past 8 hours with a couple breaks, so it's pretty intense, but I'm still feeling pretty good, so why not keep going? But yeah, they have some pretty good team combo. They have Tidehunter and Sand King, who of course bring giant ultimates to the table, and TA plus the Enchantress for a lot of individual target focus, and they could get some pretty sick ganks off. Like their entire team, those are all some pretty good gankers. Kharkiv, on the other hand, they could just play defensively. I mean, Chaos Knight would probably like to get kills, but everyone likes to get kills, so that's not really saying much. But they could just sit back and let the Morphling farm, let the CK farm, and if they don't drop too many kills, then they'll be fine come late game. So that is probably the ideas that we are going to see from these two teams. Looks like Freezer is going to be on that bot lane as predicted. Mid lane, it's actually going to be Vigos. Okay. So God is going to be soloing up the top lane as the TA, probably expecting that Windrunner to be up there. Windrunner is going to go up there. So TA versus Windrunner. Windrunner will have a pretty easy time harassing the TA up until level 5 or 6 or so, when the TA could actually be aggressive on the Windrunner. But with the Windrun, I don't think Windrunner will die, unless she gets stupid and gets caught in a trap or something like that, or a Sprout gank or something along those lines. Oh, Freezer, yes. If there are trolls that are spawning here, I wonder if it'll... I mean, you guys saw that game. I don't even remember who was playing. I think it was an XKZ up here, or... I don't care. But someone was up here, and they were just killing these trolls down here, and then they just died. And then they didn't lose that much gold, because he doesn't have much gold. But still, it was pretty freaking hilarious to me. Actually, in the mid lane, it's going to be Unstoppable, as well as Dubas. Vigos already taking a Gale right off the bat. And double damage rune on Rubik. He is going to be supporting Arcel in the bot lane. No one is actually going to be bot, as Nature's Prophet is doing a jungling kind of thing. So AL, they're just foregoing that lane. God is in the safe lane versus Mania to support that TA, so Windrunner's got to be really careful. Vigos is also not going to have the best time in the world. I mean, Morphling can be left alone, but Dubas is here just to add that additional element of pressure. I don't think anyone from AL know that Freezer's doing this. I mean, why would you? But they do know that the Nature's Prophet is off the board right now. They'll probably expect that he's jungling his own jungle, so they probably wouldn't want to gank that. But Freezer, I mean, he's getting something. If he was in this lane, he would probably be dead. So he's getting a lot more up there than he is down here. So he'd just be like hugging the tower, doing some shenaniganry with the treants, and really not being that effective. But now at least he's getting something. He already killed off 2 camps of the Ursa warriors, so that's pretty good. He's getting something for his team. Kharkiv, on the other hand, well, Mag should be... Oh, he's getting pressured back a lot, actually, by the threat of Mania, and God is having an absolute free time. Dubas is supporting Unstoppable a little bit unnecessary, which is going to hit into the experience and gold. But always on fly. He's getting a little bit of income there with the pulls, and Artstyle, of course, is getting that bot lane all to himself. But farming, yes, it is in favor of AL because they have that additional hero who's actually getting killed. Vegas is taking a lot of damage. You're going to unleash that Anchor Smash, reduce their damage by quite a bit. I mean, Anchor Smash are in the early stage of the game. Damage reduction, actually in all stages of the game, but in the other stage of the game is really when it's most notable, since you need those right clicks. There's a little bit more between the spells, and compared to spell damage, it's really noticeable. But anyway, it really just saved him, and he's going to be able to function in this mid lane, but he's not going to have the best time. Mag has picked up an invisibility rune. I don't think it was spotted out by anyone on AL. But I mean, like, look at Freezer. He's jungling with Nature's Prophet in a whole new revolutionary way. Actually, a lot of people do this, so not really revolutionary, but it's not the fastest Nature's Prophet jungle. He'll definitely have an easier time if he had like free reign over these camps or something. But still, he's getting something when Mag is not. Only 1 CS on the Windrunner, whereas Nature's Prophet has 5. So that's about 5 times as many creeps killed, with a lot more bounty attached to those creeps. Those are all like Ursa warriors and shit like that. So those are some pretty high value targets right there. Nature's Prophet probably isn't going to sit here forever because his income is very, very low. He's going to go for a straight medallion. That's going to be that chainmail, not going to be mech. Calling right now because he already has a Sage Mask. So I guess he was expecting to go up there. Maybe Nature's Prophet on the hard lane. This is the new Nature's Prophet on the hard lane. This is the hard lane right here. Still looking out for that first blood. Not going to happen in the bot lane. Because if someone dies in the bot lane, I don't know how Artstyle is going to do it, but he'll just get creep blocked or something, and then that'll be hilarious to me. Vegas is in a lot of danger. Mag is in a lot of danger. Aside from that, I mean, Enchantress isn't going to... She's going to be the one killing, not getting killed. But a Gale into a waveform could do a little bit of damage to Vegas. He's very tanky, though. 796. It's almost 800 HP. Yes, it is almost 800 HP, guys. I can do math. And a waveform plus a Gale. That's a lot of right-click action, but the Anchor Smash, Stout Shield, and now with a bottle, he should be decent in this lane. He's only 9 for 0, whereas, well, Unstoppable is only 15 for 6. The boss is 0 for 6, so it's a lot of denies for the Tidehunter to deal with, but when you're melee like that, really, you're going to be up against denies. There's no avoiding it. But Unstoppable isn't getting as much as I would have expected. CK is a lot more than him. I guess the Anchor Smash really kicking Morphling's ass a little bit. But anyway, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a tame opening here. And AL, I mean, they're going to have to be the ones that make things happen. Because Kharkiv, their Morphling's getting farm, their CK is getting farm, and what more could you possibly want? I have no idea. Artstyle is having the time of his life down there. Level 6 already, 31 CS. Pretty much getting every single creep kill because, well, there's no one in his lane. Even I could get every single creep kill if there's no one in my lane. Dios is going to take away 4 plus a Gale, but again, really tanky. He's going full aggressive as well. No Kraken Shell needed. Don't need that shit. Dubas is going to take a Gush, take a little bit of damage as well. Vegas doing a pretty remarkable job on this mid lane. I don't know if Kharkiv aren't pressuring him correctly or Vegas is just playing extraordinarily well, but either way, he's surviving. Oh, Mag, you're going to take a Sonic Trap. Furblog champion trying to get close enough for that clap. It is going to happen. Here comes a Centaur from out of nowhere, trying to get that stun. The right click does happen. Come with me, and Artstyle can take a Burst Strike after he teleported in here. Silent Trap to land, but no, it didn't land onto Artstyle. Dubas now stuck in a corner. Really bad position for him. Spotted out by God and Mania, looking for a Burst Strike. Is going to find a Burst Strike out. What the hell is that? Dubas is stuck between 3-4 AL heroes, and he's going to go down as well. Yellow going to come around trying to make something happen, but God still is very healthy. Sonic Trap going to fly and hit him. Telekinesis is going to try to bring God across the way. It's not going to happen, though. Huge melt hit onto Rubik, plus a Burrow Strike, and there is the 3rd kill for AL. Seems like that happens every game. Nothing, 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 nothing. 6 minutes in, bam, everyone dies. Or at least everyone dies on the Kharkiv side. AL. They just had a pretty good streak of kills, right? Oh, no. No, don't do it. No, please. No, please, no. Oh. Who did that? No, it was Vigas who did it. I know who did it, Vigas, and it was you. Confess to your sins. That was horrible. He just got the courier kill, but now he's going to try to look for unstop. He does have a Ravage. Not going to use it, though. But shame on you, Vigas. You just got the courier killed. Eternal shame on this fish right here. Do you know what I was saying before about him handling this mid lane well? Well, he just botched the entire thing. His mid lane has been thrown away. Awful. Dishonor for years. It's really not that big of a deal because they do have a 3-kill advantage. Oh, Freezer looking for Mag. Mag is crapping his pants right now because he knows that he was that very close to death. But with now 4 on the AL side in this top lane, they are going to look to take down this tower. And it shouldn't be long for life. Enchantress's creeps even circling around. I don't know what the Centaur was doing there, but it was there and it landed the stun, and AL got 3 kills out of it. You can see the power of AL's early side. I believe Vigas was the only one who wasn't there. But it doesn't matter because Kharkiv, they just got completely mopped up in that fight. And AL, I mean, their team fight is going to get, their ganking and skirmishing power is going to get stronger before it gets weaker. A lot stronger before it gets any weaker. Now Maggie's going to take a Sonic Trap. I don't think they're actually going to go for this. They're trying to clear out the creep wave, push down the second tower. Looks like, oh, Reality Rift onto Vigas. 3-second stun to follow, and Vigas is going to go down to unstoppable. Beautiful right click from that Morphling, timing it perfectly to get the last hit. So they did bring down the Tidehunter. Shame on Vigas once again. I'm just kidding, Vigas, I love you. But the AL squad, they have taken down the tier 2 tower on the top lane. Let's see if they're going to make a tour of the tier 1s or just run into the Morphling. God is racing that Morphling for that haste rune. He's not going to win that fight, and Morphling is off like a bull with gas. Look at him go. No catching up to that because AL, well, they're kind of light on stuns. As I said before, only the Sand King and Ravage, I guess, to stun up that Morphling. So they're going to have to rely on a lot of bursts, and, well, that's exactly what they have. Templar Assassin, 8-minute Blink Dagger. That's what I like to see. 8-minute Blink Dagger phase boots. This Templar Assassin's going to be killing people all over the map. And I think the first target might be Mag, because Mania's coming around. If he gets Burrow Struck, Mag is going to die. Here comes the Burrow Strike. Going to pop off that wind run. Sonic Trap to follow, though. Is the Burrow Strike? Yes, it is. And here comes the huge hit. 1 hit, 2 hit, and 1 Claw Strike from Mania taking that kill. Going to take a Gale as punishment, but I'm sure he'll be okay with that because, hey, he got the second kill. Or his second kill. So AL with a pretty sizable advantage right off the bat, both in gold earned because of the towers and kills and experience, and actually not that bad for Kharkiv, that advantage for AL. But nonetheless, AL still decently ahead at this stage in the game. But again, Kharkiv, they just need farm. They have all frickin' day. AL, oh, don't die here, Freezer. Oh, Jesus. No, why are you doing this to me? God damn it. But Freezer, I mean, he's going to live from that one. And AL, they're looking to capitalize their early game by taking over Roshan, but Kharkiv, they know about it. They're all converging. This could be horrible. Phantasm to pop off prematurely by Artstyle to make sure he has that full fighting strength as he dives in. Straight for Come With Me. 4-second stun, plus a Gale. Come With Me is going to get eviscerated. Mania looking for a Burrow Strike. He does that Epicenter as well. Going to land it onto Artstyle. Where's the Ravage from Vigas? Already used it. The Epicenter is going to tear down Artstyle. God with the last hit with that meld. And now Dubas actually is not going to get sprouted. Sonic Trap on 2, though. Who are they going to go for? They're going to go for the easy prey, the Venomancer. There he goes, and Unstoppable. He's got a wait for him out, but God still has Sonic Trap up his sleeve. Not much mana, though, so I don't think, well, with a Gush onto Unstop, plus the huge right clicks from Templar Assassin, they should be able to bring down Morphling. Mania is getting in range with the Burrow Strike, but it doesn't matter because Kharkiv have lost way too many heroes in exchange for only one. They're just going to duck right back into this Roshan pit and finish this guy off. They didn't really start it, but hell, they have Gush, they have Meld. Do they have Meld? No, they don't have Meld. But they should have Meld. Right now they have Meld. And that's a lot of minus armor right there. Just Roshan's taking a lot of damage, but Kharkiv, they still want to contest this. Tidehunter can get Reality Rifted back. 3-second stun onto him. Where's the Burrow Strike? There's the Burrow Strike from the high ground. Gonna slow down Artstyle. There's the Ravage from Vigas. Artstyle's in the middle of everything. He's going to go down. Ravage stolen by Always Wanna Fly, though. Response Ravage. He's going to try to cover his retreat as well as Mag's Gale. From the high ground, Dubas can take a Burrow Strike plus a low ground scrap from Freezer. And Dubas is going to go down. Waveform in from the Morphling, though, does pick up that Sand King. Freezer going to try to teleport out. Do they have any interruptions or enough damage? No, they don't have either. And that Nature's Prophet is going to live. Always Want to Fly again. Try to survive God's onslaught, and he will just teleport away. Mag, not done yet. He does have a Shackle, but not enough base damage or nuke damage to actually kill the TA. But AL, they lost a couple, but still 4 for 7. Come with me and take a Waveform. Should be fine, though. Whew. Good stuff. I wish I had a co-caster so they could be like, wow, that was great. Let me just go over what happened right there. Let me go over the smart plays. Always Want to Fly, like positioning himself just far back enough so that he could steal that Ravage. Actually, I think it's Vigas didn't cast anything after that. So that's why the Ravage got stolen. And that ended up to be the death of a couple of AL heroes. But shit happens. They're going to try for Roshan once again. But I'm pretty sure that Kharkiv know about it. Roshan's starting to drop in HP, and here comes God with the big right clicks, minus 10 armor on Roshan. Not long for life here, and Roshan is finally going to go down. Kharkiv out of gas to contest this, although, I mean, AL, their power is pretty much spent. Epicenter's down, Ravage is down, and Kharkiv, they don't really rely on the big cooldowns. I guess Rubik would like to have a Ravage, but by the time his Ravage is up, Vigas' Ravage is also going to be up. But anyway, AL, they've taken down the Roshan. They put it onto the TA. Yes, TA does have a second life. Now they're looking to take down a tier 1 mid tower. I don't think it could actually happen. Because, well, everyone from Kharkiv are more than ready for this. So it looks like it's going to be God with the Blink Dagger. Okay, he's going to be fine. Just harassing the back end. He's going to push down the top lane. Pressure Kharkiv somewhere else. Looks like Freezer is already doing that. Pressuring them to come back to this bot lane. See if anyone's going to take this bait. It's going to be Artstyle responding to the call. I don't think Freezer and Mania could take down the CK unless he has Epicenter. He does have Epicenter, so they actually could do it. Pretty close, though. But looks like Artstyle is going to ward away Freezer. Instantly getting revealed. There's a Reality Rift to follow. 3 seconds, but Burrow Strike plus Epicenter. Artstyle. No, the telekinesis from Always Want to Fly, denying that, and the dust does fly off. Mania's got to run now. Both trying to teleport out. Freezer is going to live. They're both going to live, and the Ravage is wasted by Always Want to Fly. Oh my god. Vigas does have a Ravage, but he takes a 3-second stun. He does pop up at the Ravage, though, right before it happens. Oh, there's Sonic Trap. Is God coming in, wiping out Artstyle. Gonna go straight for Mag next. Always Want to Fly also on the run. Where's the Sonic Traps? In 4, 3, who's it gonna be? Teleportation coming in. It is Freezer once again gonna go for Always Want to Fly. Yes, Sprout onto him, and God did get telekinesis, but it doesn't matter because he's still on the tail of that Rubik, and he's gonna drop Mag. Does run away with his life, though, but AL taking a couple very nice kills there. Sand King and Nature's Prophet making out like bandits. I mean, there was like, oh, we'll just try to kill him. Oh, wait, we got our Epicenter canceled. Well, let's just teleport away then. They can't do anything about it. And everyone lived. For AL, at least. So 4-11 AL taking a pretty good advantage in this game. Well, actually, not all the tier 1 towers are down yet, but they have a lot of towers down in favor of them, plus a 7-kill advantage, plus, I believe, a farm advantage. Let's actually take a look at Last Hit Denies. Yeah, they do have a farm advantage. So AL, they're doing pretty well for themselves right now. They're going to push down the tier 2s. Artstyle might be in a little bit of a rough place. There's a Reality Rift onto Vigas, who doesn't have a Ravage anymore. What if that's stolen? It is Gush. Vigas shackled to something, and he's going to drop from a power shot. Freezer getting telekinesis back. Just lifted up into the air, not brought back. Sonic Trap is going to land, but Freezer, will it mean his escape? There's a Sprout. Oh, no. 4-second bolt to the back. This Freezer does drop, so AL losing 2 in that push. That might have been a little bit over-aggressive without the Ravage, without any Epicenter support. And God got out, and he did take down the Dire. Yeah, Dire did take down the tier 1 mid tower. So God is getting pretty darn big right now. 2,800 gold on him. Let's see if he wants to go for what build he wants to go for. Because TA with the hard carry, usually you see a Manta style. With the more secondary carry, you see a BKB into a Desolator. Neither one. Oh, God, meld. Yes, do it. Huge hit. Oh, come on, God. Come on. He's just chilling. Always Want to Fly? Are you going to be the target? Oh, yes. I want to see someone walk up here. Oh. Radiant's Courier has been killed. What? Who did that? Who did that? Romania's still going to take some damage from God regardless. Huge meld hit. Spilling over to Always Want to Fly. God should be fine, though. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the bot lane. Artstyle. Did you kill the Courier? I guess Artstyle and Vigas are both going to be put into the box of shame for... Well, I guess Vigas' box of shames. His sentence is worn out. So now Artstyle's in the box of shame. I'm going to actually make that a thing. It seems like a fun idea. Whoever kills the Courier is in the box of shame. true, guys. I'm gonna try to do that just because differentiation and stuff like that. I'm the only one who's gonna call it a box of shame, and that's why you should watch me and me only. Who else could provide you with such coverage of the box of shame? No one, because it's mine. But anyway, okay, we have a 6-11 kill advantage in favor of AL. Unstoppable still farming though. Because of that Ghost Scepter back at home, I'm sure he would have it if there was a courier up, art style. I don't even know if it was art style that killed it. It seemed like it though. But he's gonna go for a shotgun, and everyone from AL pretty vulnerable to that. Mech is up on the Sand King. On the Nature's Prophet. What am I saying? And Tidehunter is inherently tanky. Looks like he is going to be going for that pipe. So AL, they could survive a shotgun blast, but still it will be very useful for him. Art style looks like he's tired of going for drums and wants to go straight for the BKB. Usually you'd want to complete items instead of leaving them in their incomplete forms, but you know, I guess he had enough gold for it. Why not? Always want to fly. Gonna take a gush plus a psionic trap. Slow to a crawl. Nature's Prophet ultimate also going to bounce on through, but this tier 2 tower is going to go down. Vigos does have that Ravage up and armed. They do take down that tier 2 tower. The last tier 2 tower is in the mid lane. Let's see what AL want to do. Roshan shouldn't be up for quite a while. Yeah, he's only halfway till respawning. Oh god, oh god, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh comma god, not oh god. I'm talking to god, not yeah. Yeah, he might be in a little trouble, but he's actually going to go for crit. Huh, pretty interesting there. Hell, it gives you a lot of damage, and if you could spill it over to someone, well, that's just beautiful damage right there. So why not? He could just hold the Chrysalis, because Chrysalis does give some pretty cost-effective DPS. I don't want to say one of the most, but it definitely is one of the most. I think Divine Rapier is actually the most cost-effective damage item, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but hey, it's 300 damage. That's a lot of damage, guys. But TA is going to be critting some pretty big numbers with those, with that refraction damage on top of that. AL, they're just holding firm onto their map control advantage. You can see this lane, top lane pushed out a very long way, bot lane pushed out a very long way, and they're all sitting at the mid lane. All their creep waves are past the river, so that does signify a map advantage for whoever team is pushing that bar. Enchantress already does have the Aghanim Scepter up, so she's going to look to do a little bit of damage, help out the TA, and between the two of them, they should have enough damage to scale decently into the late game. Of course, it's not going to really be comparable to a Morphling and CK combo, but still, they're extending their effective level range, or time range, I guess, by a good 10-15 minutes there. AL, they're just slow pushing this tower. Bot lane, I believe, it's pushing outwards for AL. They're just slowly chipping it down, though. Chip damage. It's a beautiful thing when you have the Treants on the front lines, when you have people with really long range like the Enchantress. Look how far she's throwing those spears. That arm on her, man. She could be a very sick pitcher. But this tower is slowly getting dropped. Backdoor protection has kicked in, though. They're going to have to fall back. Mania has picked up a Blink Dagger. Vigos has picked up one as well. So the team fight from AL. Oh, Kharkiv, they got to be careful, because if they get slightly out of position, if they clump up just a pixel too much, they're all going to die. And it's going to be amazing to watch. Well, I mean, I don't really favor either of these teams. Like, I don't really like either of them. Or of course, I love both of them, because impartial. But, yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of these teams. But I'm a fan of whichever team has a Blink Epicenter, Blink Ravage combo. That's the team that I favor right there. Unstoppable might be in a little trouble. Mania could get a Blink Bro Strike. Huge impetus to start out. There's the Bro Strike onto Unstoppable. Sonic Trap to follow. They're waiting for that waveform. Going to go right into God. No, he's actually trapped in the trees. Do they see him? I don't think they do. Oh, come with me. Ate his way through. And now Unstoppable's going to take another Bro Strike. Gush. And huge hits from the double damage TA. And there goes Unstoppable. Unfortunately for him, he is stoppable. Let's see what AL looking to do. Probably just wait until the next Roshan. Aegis is still up on the TA. Looks like they're going to go towards the mid lane, where Dubas and Mag are in a ton of trouble. Blink in Ravage from Vigos. Unfortunately, we won't see the huge combo, but Dubas is going to fall. Mag trying to run out of this. I don't think they have any stuns. Oh, but they have the burst damage. God, with a huge double damage. Refraction melt hit, and Vigos with the anchor smash, smashing down that Windrunner. 6-14 now. AL looking to close out the game, possibly. Artstyle and always want to fly on the top lane, bringing down the tier 1 tower. Freezer is around and he's gonna harass. What the hell? Robe of the Magi. Arcel is gonna teleport successfully out. So that everyone on the top lane does get out, but the tower does still stand, not even near deny range. Okay, sure. Why not go for that? I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this, but I mean, it's gonna be Orchid, so I guess that's a way to do it. Orchid does do that, right? Mantle. No, it's Robe. Oh, someone got Reality Rifted. It's gonna be Come With Me, caught out of position with 3-second stun, but the heal. I mean, art style, he's just body blocking because his team is coming. He messed it up. So everyone gets to walk away. Yes, it does build an Oblivion Staff. I am not crazy. But Come With Me. I mean, he's pretty darn tanky. He has Strength Treads and Aghanim Scepter. And Enchantress, although she is one of the lowest HP heroes in the game, but when you get items like that, you should be just fine. I just realized that it's 1 o'clock a.m. and my neighbors might be sleeping. And my computer is set up so that, like, right behind my computer is my neighbor. So I'm sorry, but I mean, well, fuck you, you're always loud. I'm just kidding. Probably shouldn't say that, because that's not friendly. Yeah, okay, that I should just be quiet now. I'm just gonna stop talking. But Roshan is up. That's gonna be the plan for AL. Lots of treants on the front lines. And God there with the crit action, with the meld action. Medallion, oh my god, minus 22 armor, Roshan. Plus a Desolator now on God. Yeah, Roshan, you're strong and everything, but you have, like, less than none armor. And, yeah, well, that's going to be a secondary life for God. He didn't even use that last one. All the towers are down for AL. Are down for Kharkiv, I'm sorry. They're just going to slow push every lane. Look for an opportunity to get a pick, and when they do get a pick, that's going to transition into a push. God is... it's a pretty high damage on here. Sand King gonna go... oh, come on, dude. Don't go for Aghanims. Go for the Veil of Discord. You have a Tide Hunter. Yes, it'll be a lot more fun to watch. But I want to see the Epicenter Ravage combo. So for the moment, I'm a fan of AL. Favoring them for this because they have huge, devastating, awesome to look at team fight. Whereas Kharkiv, they're pretty boring single target. Creep waves are getting demolished, but oh, you shall not pass. Vigot's gonna pass though. He's gonna walk right past Always Wanna Fly, and he gets eviscerated by God. Berserk and Mania does pick up that kill. Now they're just gonna go straight for the tower. I mean, if I was the Always Wanna Fly, I wouldn't expect that to happen. If I see a wall of wards, I go, oh well, I better wait for the creep wave to tank it. I don't just dive in and be with like Vigots and just kill whoever's up there. How often does that happen to you? You expect them to fall back. You expect them to wait patiently for their creeps. For everyone, oh, Freeze's gonna take a shotgun blast plus Chicken Sun, Blink Ravage from, oh my god, here's the combo. Vigots and Mania working together to get 4 kills, 5 kills. Ravage plus Epicenter. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Arcel's gonna try to make something happen, but God go toe-to-toe with him. Taking a lot of bit damage, but Blinkin, Berserk from Mania is going to pick up that kill. Aegis is respawning right now, and Always Wanna Fly slow to a crawl. God, well, he actually stole Burst Strike, so this might buy him a little bit more time, but I don't feel good about his chances. God with the monster kill, 809. Crit plus the Desolator. Yeah, he was just holding the Chrysalis. Cost effective damage, why not? As AL, they do land their Ravage Epicenter combo. I did not keep my eye on Mania, but he got in there good with the 2-3 man Epicenter, and well, that's just the cherry on the sundae that is AL's game. But this is, it looks like it's going to be it. I mean, they're going to lose Raxes and Orange. If you teleport here, you're going to take a Burrow Strike. Oh, he's actually going to shotgun down Sand King, so I guess he's not going to take a Burrow Strike. But they lost Raxes. Oh, yeah, God's just in the middle of everything, not giving a crap. He's going to die, and he does have buyback, I think. This should be enough for buyback. Maybe buyback has raised the prices. Freezer now on the run. Should be fine as well. But AL, I mean, lost a couple retreating. But they got exactly what they came for. They cleared out Roshan straight into 2 sets of Raxes after blindsiding Always Wanna Fly. It's like, okay, we have a pretty good ward wall up, Commander. There's no way they'll pass it. Oh shit, they just walked right through it. Tidehunter gave 0 fucks. Alright, so now Kharkiv, they're a little bit behind. What are they going to do right now? I mean, they're in a little bit of a sticky situation there. Once one set of Rax is down, their carries are not big enough to carry them. I mean, Morphling does have a shotgun, but it's not enough. It's 26 minute for an Ethereal Blade, Power Treads, Bottle, you know, everything that he has. I mean, that's good farm on the Morphling. He has the most last hit denies, but second gold per minute, so he's doing decent. But AL, I mean, the spread of gold and experience on their heroes, it's just way too much. Artstyle has like ADD with items, so he can't finish his drum, which would have helped. Don't think it would have made much of a difference. But, you know, every little bump of strength could make a difference, you never know. But he didn't go for that. He went for a half drum into now a half BKB. Wonder what he's actually going to get. Vigas with an invisibility rune, looking for a ravage onto a couple of people who are clumping up unsuspectingly. Not going to find it though, as Dubas is way in the back. Just planting down Plague Wards, of course, in a concave shape. What do you think this is? StarCraft? Oh no, the fake Venomancer. What are we going to do without you? Oh no. Splash. Oh, Reality Rift from Artstyle. Instantly Burrow Struck in retaliation. Artstyle is going to get engaged upon. There's the Phantasm pop-up, but a Ravage gonna hit onto 2. Artstyle is going to drop immediately. Always want to fly in. Mag trying to make something happen. Telekinesis on to come with me, slowing him down, but God is on the front lines. He's doing the damage, and he is getting the kills. Mag, silence. Mech is gonna pop off, gonna give him a little bit more armor. Vigas on the front lines is gonna get a kill onto that Venomancer. Now Unstoppable's on the run. Got away from him out of there, but God is hot on his trails. There's the one-man Burrow Strike from Mania, but Unstoppable is taking so much damage from these impetuses. Huge melt hit from long range. God picked up that Morphling kill, and he's gonna dive Mag. Do it, do it. Oh, damn it. Want to see him do it. Unfortunately, we only saw that Epicenter Ravage combo once. But hey, the GG has been called, and Kharkiv, they got steamrolled this game by AL. Thanks for watching, guys. Starseries Season 3. This one is my... Wow, how many games did I record today? Like 6? That's... Well, I haven't been doing much this week, but maybe I should have something better to do with my time. Nah. But anyway, guys, Kharkiv. I mean, they tried to go for the late game investment build, didn't pan out for them because AL, well, they picked a team that kind of made them rely on a clock. Not so much though with the TA, and it worked. I'm still not gonna say that the you know, put yourself on a clock thing works. I'm not gonna say that it worked this game because of God's TA. It's been, they just played TA in a different way, so that she's the primary farmer, she's the carry, and you would see from her item, she's the freaking carry. So that doesn't count. But AL, they did manage to get the ganks off, and, well, they sure showed Kharkiv what for. Oh god, the spill damage is going to be intense. Morphling, that fountain is not a good look for you. Probably should just, like, go into the fountain and just spill there and be water. But there's the game, guys, as we somehow zoom out. That's never happened before. That's interesting. The Dire have claimed victory from the Starseries Season 3. This one goes to AL. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't think I'm going to do any more today because it's kind of late. But more to follow some other time. GG.